Greetings, viewers and voyeurs. You know, I've lived in small towns more or less my entire life, and there are things about living in small towns that can get on your nerves. For example, when everyone thinks they know everything about your personal life when they blatantly don't. But the sense of community I do enjoy, and I like being recognized, even if sometimes it's not always for the right reasons. Anyway, right, so the real problem, though, I find, especially now that I'm older, living in a small town, is being single. Being single in a small town kind of sucks. And I want to do like a little visual demonstration of how and why it's single to help you understand. All right, so I wanted to do a little drawing of basically of women, but I was kind of stuck as to how to draw women in a symbolic way. You know, I thought, oh, well, you know, because if I get too into it, I want to draw a lot of them, and so I can't really do too many artistic embellishments because it would take forever. So I thought, okay, well, fine, just do stick figures, right? But stick figure women is a bit tricky because I first started off with one like this. But I thought, well, you know, that's maybe not fair because most women don't wear skirts and dresses these days, and so that might come across as a little bit sexist, which of course meant that this one is completely out of the question. And so then I thought, okay, well, perhaps I should just like settle on the traditional feminine symbol like this. But the problem is that the feminine symbol looks a little bit too much like a stick man. And I didn't want people to think that it was men I was talking about, so I decided I would opt for the original one, this one here. You see that? There we go. So here's my piece of paper. Okay, can you see all the women I've drawn here? This represents all the women in my town. Okay, now I'm going to take a red marker and I'm going to draw a line around the group of women in my town who probably or maybe fancy me. Okay, so out of all these women, you probably get about this sort of many who may fancy me. Maybe. Okay? And then I'm going to get a black marker here, and I'm going to draw a line around all the women in my town that I may fancy. Okay? And that's going to be something like this. Like this. Okay? Now, as you can see, there's a slight overlap. And if we're going to narrow the field down a little bit, we have to knock a few categories of women off here. So I'm going to draw a black line, since I got the marker in my hand here. I'm going to draw a black line through all the women who are either too old to fancy or to have a decent, successful relationship with, or too young to fancy or have a decent, successful relationship with. So I'll draw a line through all of those women like that. Okay? So then you draw a line through all of the women who are either taken via marriage or have a boyfriend, and that's going to be probably a lot of people. So we're talking about that. Apologies for the rough cut, a bit of an interruption with customers there. Anyway, so I've drawn a line through with a red marker all of the women who are either have a boyfriend who are or married, which is like that. Okay? Okay. And now we have to draw a line, obviously, through crazy women, which is like that. Okay? And then we have to draw a line through women who are not emotionally available, so we put it that way, yeah? And that's going to be something like this. Which, as you can see, basically means that I've got this proportion of women who fancy me, who I might fancy, who aren't married, who aren't too young, who aren't too old, and who aren't crazy. And the thing is, out of this group of women, I've already gone out with all of them. So what do I do? Hi folks, you're with Got That Funk, and it's Thursday, which is the day my my local paper comes out. So I'm just gonna go straight to the back where the singles section is here, and we'll see if maybe this might be my lucky week, because if it wasn't for the personal ads, I'd have no hope. Let's see here. Ah, Slim. Okay. Slim, attractive 70-plus lady, likes animals, gardening, music, ballroom dancing. Oh, dancing, I like to dance. Seeks tall, attractive male for dancing and companionship. Why bother saying companionship? Talk about your sexual prowess. I mean, you're over 70. You must have some good experience under your belt. Alright, let's see here. Petite, mature blonde, wicked sense of humor, seeks younger male. Well, how mature are you? Because I could be younger than you. I mean, I'm younger than the 70s one. So, maybe a little clue? Okay, I can see now that these are sort of ranked by the age of the women putting them in, so I'm going to skip past everybody over 60 here, which is more than half of the ads in the paper. I'm skipping down, 64. Oh, here we go, okay, right. This is the way to start a personal ad. Voluptuous, easygoing, exciting, fun-loving, working mom, slightly wild, needs taming. Are you the one? You know, I could be. I just might be the one. Maybe I should call. Let's see what else there is here. Lady, blonde, 48, likes the gym, swimming, reading, nights in and out, cats, seeks romantic, loving soulmate. You had me until the soulmate part. Good grief. Okay, Sharon, 41, fun, good sense of humor, likes life, seeks similar male for friendship, fun, and company. I know you've only got so many characters to work with, but you could have done a lot better than that. Elegant lady, widowed, young outlook, good company, slim, blonde, seeks refined, cultured, solvent gent, over 70. Well, can't help you there. So basically you want someone to look after you, but who can't get it up, and so therefore won't demand sex off you. I get it, that's fine. Alright, let's see here. Devon lady, I can't really do long distance relationships, not unless they're like really fit. Okay. Young 30-year-old redhead. Jackpot! Good sense of humor, likes nights out, nights in, walks, DVDs, music, seeks male to share long, cold winter nights and summer days with. Woohoo! I'm gonna call that one. Hello, my name is Paul. I'm calling about the advert that you had in the Cornishman in the West Country singles section. Yeah, hi, how you doing? Well, it's nice to meet you too. Yeah, I live down in... Well, I shouldn't say really, but I live down in the far West Country. Where are you to? Oh yeah, that's not too far away. Well, that's really encouraging, actually. Right, so tell me a bit about yourself. Well, I am American. Yeah, that's right. You clocked the accent correctly there. Hello? 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 Another one bites the dust.